EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the Gaylord Entertainment Center in Nashville for this exhibition game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Nashville Predators. This is Jim Houston.
And I'm Bill Clement riding shotgun.
These two teams are ready, so let's get started.
Well, this is one of those games I just used to love to play in because it's just hockey. Don't have to worry about the standings. You just lace them up and get out there and have fun.
Erickson flies by Polder. Snagged by Dunham. The Blackhawks come in offside. Icing called against Nashville. Skostin has it. Moves it. Shoots it. Picked out of the air by Thibault. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle. Fitzgerald shoots. Dietz.
Boy, I love how this guy hits. Clean, legal, and repeatedly.
Johnson gets turned around by Sullivan. Here in the first period, we're tied 0-0. Thibault shuts the door. The puck is given up by Dean. Leg wand from the left to Dean. Bowled over. Nashville needs to be making a line change. Skostin scores! Awesome individual play to get the goal.
Nashville goal, scored by
Fires it! Off the post! Thibault stones him! Allison. Well, time to break for a commercial. Just kidding.
You know, it's amazing how big the arena looks when you're lying on your back.
Amonte dances Lintner. Dunham denies him. Short pass to Lintner. He carries it. McCabe flips it ahead. Chicago is only down a bit, but they can still win this one. Stoned cold by Dunham. Morrow grabs the puck. Zamnov. Moores gets turned inside out by Zamnov. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Here in the first period, Nashville leads by 1 goal. Turned aside by Dunham. Gives it to Miller. Jamnoff whips it, pushed aside. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Bortolo one-times it. Grosek with the puck. Hit. To Peltonen. Nashville makes a line change. Bortolo goes offside and the play is stopped. Shoved. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Ahead to the wing. Pushed off the puck. Shoots the puck. Dunham slams the door shut. Bowled over. Under 2 minutes left in the penalty. Nashville makes a line change. Peltonen scores! What a goal! Short pass to Peltonen. Nashville makes a line change. Nashville scored recently to put them up by 2. That gives them some breathing room and takes some momentum away from their opponents. Great glove save by Dunham. The Predators lead by 2 goals. Kicked aside. Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Grosek comes in offside. Kostic is turned into a pile-on by Sullivan. Legwand shoots.
Oh, what a monster hit. Talk about a torso torpedo.
Chicago needs to be making a line change soon. To Dean. He gives up the puck. Ronning carries the puck into the attacking zone. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Denied by Thibault. Ronning is turned inside out by Eriksson. Ahead to McCammond. Nashville makes a line change. Grabbed by Thibault. He gets the puck to Dean. Sullivan carries it. Nashville has managed to get momentum on their side, and that's attributable to them out-hitting their opponents. Thibault, blocker save. McCammond has the puck. Weak shot. Turned away by Dunham. Johnson moves ahead. Drop.
Oh, seismic hit. We are talking Richter scale.
Delayed call, and the goalie leaves the net. Pushed aside by Dunham. Balasevic gets called for cross-checking.
Nashville penalty to number 12, Rob Balasevic. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Peltonen skates ahead. Fires! Thibault closes the door. Here in the first period, Nashville 2, Chicago 0. Nashville makes a line change. Thibault gets the blocker on it. Monty from the right. Dunham makes the big glove save. To Jamnov. Jamnov from the right. Shoots! Chicago badly needs to get another line out on the ice. Barahowski has it. Shoots the puck. Nashville has killed the penalty as their player steps back onto the ice. To Mironov. Chicago makes a line change. They dump it. Here in the first period, Nashville 2, Chicago 0. Turned away by Thibault. Mowed down.
Really, he might have had a better chance against a truck.
Nashville makes a line change. Dean coughed it up, turned aside. Thibault moves the puck to Dean. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Vandenbush moves it, muscled off the puck. One-timer by Allison, picked off. Morrow drops it. Nashville makes a line change. It's given to Brown. Fires! Stoned by Thibault. Chicago makes a line change. Shellberg quickly moves it. Nashville leads by 2 goals. Nylander fires it, pushed away. Atchingham isn't moving, he looks hurt. Well, it's tough to lose a teammate to injury, and in this case, you can feel momentum sliding away from them. Penalty called for roughing.
Nashville penalty to number 33, Mark Morrow. 2 minutes for roughing.
Johnson gets set for the face-off against Sullivan. Dean steals the puck to McCammon. Daze from the right goes to the backhand. Peltonen pet. McCammon scores! That's a power play goal.
And thank you very much, they say. Another goal for the power play unit.
Mowers gets to the circle to face off against Nylander.
Chicago goal scored on...
Walker scores! Great goal!
Nashville goal scored by number 24, Scott Walker, assisted by number 8, Craig Miller, and by number 18, Mark Mowers.
Oh, do you feel your living room shaking? That was the hit.
Dean with the puck. Daze hits the post. Chicago makes a line change. In all alone. The door is shut by Thibault. Moved quickly to the neutral zone. The Blackhawks go offside. To the wing. Gosselin carries the puck. Mironov is going off for cross-checking.
Chicago penalty to number 3, Boris Mironov. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Cleared to safety. Here in the... Oh, and it looks like these two have had enough of each other.
Oh, what a trashing. I don't think I've ever seen one guy stop so many punches with his face.
Sweet move. Ronning from the left. Kick save by Thibault. Shellberg gets undressed by Dean. For the howitzer, turned away. Bumped off the puck. Under 2 minutes to go in the period. Shellberg carries it into the offensive zone. Dean clears it down the ice. Johnson with the puck. Shoots from the right. Nashville has a tired line out on the ice right now. Johnson goes offside and the play is stopped. Dean cleared it down the ice. Mironov leaves the penalty box.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Rubbed off the puck. Quick shot. Kjellberg carries the puck. Nashville makes a line change. And that brings to an end the first period of play.
Fans, in the interests of safety, please refrain from hurling drinks and/or shot puts onto the ice. Thank you.
Welcome back for the second period of the game. Daze passes Polder. The Blackhawks come in offside. LaRue, short pass. Mike Dunham played at the University of Maine on a championship team, and he had pretty good company.
Just a little. Paul Correa was on that team, too.
Vandenbush got around Lintner. Stoned cold by Dunham. To Robitaille. Peltonen carries it. Shoots it! It's off the post! Delayed penalty call for Nashville. To Mironov. Nylander carries it. Shoots it! Nashville is playing one of its best games of the year right now. Picked off by Bortolo. Peltonen will go to the box for cross-checking.
Nashville penalty to number 16, Billy Peltonen. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Kjellberg gets pushed by Sullivan. To Sullivan. Nashville makes a line change. Johnson shoots! To Eriksson. Nashville leads by 2 goals. Pushed aside by Dunham. Knocked him off the puck. To Daze. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Snared. Moved to Skrastinch. Johnson has it. Pushed. To McCammon. Shoots the puck. Kicked out. He hits the post.
A pretty dangerous PK unit here. Fast, hungry, aggressive, and looking to score.
Peltonen steps back onto the ice. Denied by Thibault. Chicago makes a line change. Kjellberg drops in front. To Morrow. Dietz. Morrow from the left. Thibault turns it away. Morrow, weak shot. Thibault, great save. Here in the second period, Nashville leads by 2 goals. Peltonen, short pass. Nashville makes a line change. Shoots! Stoned by Thibault. To Vandenbush. Chicago makes a line change. Johnson in all alone. The door is shut by Thibault. Vandenbush has the puck. Fired hard from the right. Big glove save by Dunham. Pushed off the puck. Delayed call, and the goalie leaves the net. Door slammed shut by Thibault. Grosek gets a major for spearing.
Chicago penalty to number 17, Michael Grosek. A 5-minute major for spearing.
Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Fires! McCabe gets hit. Holder skates back. Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Walker turned into a pylon by Amonte. Here in the second period, Nashville 3, Chicago 1. Kicked out by Thibault. Nylander moves it out of his own zone. Chicago needs to be making a line change soon. Fires it! Kjellberg rings one off the post. Thibault dumps it in. Walker leaves it. Hammered! Nylander carries the puck out of his own zone. Dunham turns the shot aside. Kjellberg has the puck. Shoots it hard, pushed aside. Holder gets undressed by Nylander. Chicago needs to get a fresh line out there. Johnson from the right. McCabe sneaked around Johnson. McCabe is in all alone, but the door is closed by Dunham. Walker fires it. Stoned cold by Thibault. Thibault hangs on for the faceoff. Holder fires, denied by Thibault. To Eriksson. The Predators lead by 2 goals. Ronning skates ahead. He rings one off the post. Thibault dumps it into the inboards. That's icing. Intercepted by Peltonen. Carries it. Peltonen from the left. To Mironov. Nashville has a tired line out on the ice right now. Marhoff, the power play fails to score. Nashville is looking pretty good in terms of winning this game. Barahowski gets bumped off the puck. Ronning gives it up. The Predators 3, the Blackhawks 1. Great glove save! Thibault hangs on for the whistle. Lintner, Moores, scores! Great shot!
Nashville goal, scored by number 18, Mark Moores, assisted by number 41, Richard Litley.
Fitzgerald takes it. Nashville makes a line change. Fitzgerald scores! Beauty! To Nylander. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Sweet move. The Predators go offside. Nashville makes a line change. Shamnov quickly moves it. Robitaille gives it up. Stoned by Dunham. He plays the puck to Peltonen. He gives it away. Amonte from the left, turned aside. To Jamnov, he coughs it up. One times it. Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Here in the second period, Nashville 5, Chicago 1. Hits the post! Thibault gets the puck to Dean. Jamnov moves the puck. Dunham moves it to Skrastic. Bordelot carries it out of his own zone. Shoots hard! Picked out of the air by Thibault. Dean has it now. Chicago makes a line change. Dunham, glove save! Zamnoff! Drop! To Skrastic. Chicago needs to get a fresh line out there. Backhander. McCammon hits the post. The door is shut by Dunham. McCammon intercepts it. Breakaway. Amonte backhand. Denied by Dunham. He gave it away. Pushed aside by Dunham. Zamnoff. Glove save by Dunham. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. To McCammon, kicked aside. Chipped ahead to Belicevic. Nashville makes a line change. Slapped by Belicevic. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Sullivan puts a move on. Sullivan scores! What a goal!
Well, you talk about having no chance. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
They line up for the faceoff.
Chicago goal, scored by number 26, Steve Sullivan, assisted by number 55, Eric Daze.
Nashville leads by 3 goals. Marhoff dipsy doodles around Skrastic. Penalty called for hooking.
Nashville penalty to number 11, David Legwand. 2 minutes for hooking.
Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Dunham turns it away. Ronning moves it out of his own zone. Cranks one. Ronning from the left. Quick shot. Nashville badly needs to get another line out on the ice. He scores on the power play.
Well, there was no denying the power play this time. They just went for it.
With that goal, Nashville now leads 5-3.
Well, Jim, if they want to keep this 2-goal lead, they are going to have to make really good decisions with the puck.
Chicago goal, scored on the power play by number 19, Dean McCammon, assisted by number 10, Tony Amonte.
Turned away by Dunham. McCammon gets the puck. Stick save by Dunham.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Sullivan moves it slowly. Breakaway, kicked away by Dunham. Ahead to Morrow. Shoots it. Under 30 seconds to go in the period. Hard shot. Nashville needs to get a fresh line out there. Shellberg fires. Thibault shuts the door. Daze is going to the box for cross-checking.
Chicago penalty to number 55, Eric Daze. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
And that's the end of the second period.
If you have the winning ticket for tonight's 50-50 draw, you can claim your prize at guest services on the lower concourse.
And welcome back for the third period of this game.
Johnson gets to the circle to face off with Sullivan. Door slammed shut by Thibault. To Shellberg, weak shot, but the door is closed by Thibault. Check. Marhoff dipsy doodles around Johnson. Holder carries the puck into the attacking zone. Sullivan scores! Short-handed, they score!
Well, one way or the other, that shot was going in. He had no chance at all.
Chicago goal scored short-handed by number 26, Steve Sullivan, assisted by number 11, Joseph Marha.
Thibault, fast glove. Ronning rings one off the post. Picked out of the air. Daze leaves the penalty box. Thibault covers up for the whistle. Johnson gets to the circle to face off against Sullivan. Nashville is looking for another goal right now. Pushed off the puck. Here in the third period, Nashville 5, Chicago 4. Shot by Daze, denied by Dunham. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. To Mironov. Chicago makes a line change. To Ronning. Nashville needs to be making a line change soon. Thibault makes the stick save. To Ronning, given up by Legwand. Shoots it! Dunham slams the door shut. Holder gets the puck. Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Shoots it! Ronning pushed away. Dean gets the puck from Thibault. There's going to be a penalty. Legwand will get the gate for cross-checking.
Nashville penalty to number 11, David Legwand. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Delayed call and the goalie leaves the net. Nashville makes a line change. Turned away. Amante will go to the box for cross-checking.
Chicago penalty to number 10, Tony Amante. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The Predators 5.
Don't be too quick to blame the goalie on this one. He did all he could in an impossible situation.
With that goal, it's now tied 5-all.
Well, Jim, with so little time left, you just want to avoid mistakes out there. One bad play and you could lose this.
Chicago goal scored by number 44, Brian McCabe. The goal was unassisted.
Thibault denies him. Dean now with it. He gave the puck away. The Predators come in offside. Brown moves ahead. The Blackhawks go offside. Sullivan works gingerly past Fitzgerald. Muscled off the puck. McCabe gets a major for spearing.
Chicago penalty to number 44, Brian McCabe. A 5-minute major for spearing.
Stoned by Thibault. Brown carries it out of his own zone. He clears it down the ice. Nashville leaves this line out for a long shift. Backhander by Morrow. Great glove save by Thibault. Chicago has killed the penalty as their player steps back onto the ice. Morrow, Ronning, scores on the power play. Marhoff will serve the full 5 minutes no matter how many times the power play scores here.
Nashville goal scored on the power play.
Johnson scores! That's a power play goal. Johnson gets to the circle to face off with Sullivan.
Nashville goal scored on the power play by number 22, Greg Johnson, assisted by number 24, Scott Walker, and by number 10, Patrick Shelberg.
Johnson gets the pass from Dunham. Walker, one time, denied by Thibault. The Predators 7, the Blackhawks 5. Thibault stones him cold. Erickson moves it out of his own zone. Nashville badly needs to get another line out on the ice. Ronning moves ahead. Fires from the right. The door is shut by Thibault. Nashville badly needs to get another line out on the ice. Erickson gets past Peltonen. Chicago makes a line change. Holder carries the puck into the offensive zone. Ronning fires. Door slammed shut by Thibault. Thibault gives it to Erickson. Cleared out. Here in the third period, Nashville leads by 2 goals. Mironov passes Peltonen. Chicago leaves this line out for a long shift. Shot by Peltonen. Stick save by Thibault. Shoved. Marhoff leaves the penalty box. Nashville makes a line change. McCammon is away. Chicago is really deep in a hole. McCammon shoots.
Oh, what a save. Hey, is this guy from another planet? That was out of this world.
Morrow chips it. Fitzgerald from the right. He scores! What a goal!
Nashville goal scored by number 12, Rob Valasevic, assisted by number 21, Tom Fitzgerald, and by number 33, Mark Morrow.
To Valasevic. Here in the third period, the Predators lead by 3 goals. Jem scores! Beauty! With that goal, Nashville now leads 8-6.
Well, at this late stage in a hockey game, a 2-goal lead is like a 10-goal lead.
Chicago goal scored by number 13, Alexei Zhamnov, assisted by number 33, Jamie Allison, and by number 2, Brad Brown. Chicago penalty shot to be taken by number 26, Steve Sullivan, against number 1, Mike Dunham.
Dean from the left. Dunham kick save. Chicago makes a line change. Vandenbush dumps the puck in. Marhoff chips it. A player's hurt on the ice, and judging by the number, it looks like Brown. Anytime you lose a player to injury, it's a momentum killer. Skrastich has been nailed for elbowing.
Nashville penalty to number 19, Carlos Skrastich. 2 minutes for elbowing.
To Zhamnov. Sizzles one. He scores! That's a power play goal.
Well, it's no accident they call it a power play. You always have a chance to score, and bingo, they just did.
Chicago goal scored on the power play by number 13, Alexei Zhamnov, assisted by number 19, Dean McConnell.
Picked off by Dunham. Morrow gets it from Dunham. Bowled over. Erickson banks it. Here in the third period, Nashville leads by 1 goal. Sullivan, quick shot, kicked away. Nashville badly needs to get another line out on the ice. Sullivan gets a major for spearing.
Chicago penalty to number 26, Steve Sullivan. A 5-minute major for spearing.
To Walker. Goes backhand, kicked out. Allison around Johnson. To Holder. Rocked. Skrastich carries it out of his own zone. Chicago needs to get a fresh line out there. Cleared away by Nylander. Johnson skates ahead. Fires it. Turned aside by Thibault. The Blackhawks dump it. Dunham moves the puck to Holder. To Shellberg. Gets the backhand shot away. Stick save. Allison picks up the puck from Thibault. Johnson grabs it. He carries the puck. Johnson shoots. Kicked away by Thibault. The Predators 8. The Blackhawks 7. To Skrastich. Shellberg from the left. Thibault turns the shot aside. Cleared. Shellberg corrals the puck. Carries it. Johnson from the right. Thibault denies him. Dunham gets the puck to Holder. Fires it. Kick save. Holder moves it. Johnson, one-timer. Thibault shuts the door. Gives it to Allison. Nylander has it. Bumped off the puck. To Holder. Delayed penalty call for Chicago.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Shoots hard. Walker from the right. Stoned cold by Thibault. Penalty called for hooking.
Chicago penalty to number 10, Tony Amante. 2 minutes for hooking.
They get into position for the faceoff. Peltonen gets deep by Zhamnov. Rubbed off the puck. Chicago leads. Quick shot. Peltonen. Wanting. Scores on the power play. Amante steps back onto the ice. Lintner turned inside out. One time. Daze hits the post. The game is over. The Predators have beaten Chicago